is Muhammad bin Nurisam, and I'm from class 4D. And today I would like to explain the differences between three types of car engines, which is spark ignition, and electric vehicles. First, let's start with the SI engines. This one runs on petrol. Basically, air and petrol mix together inside the cylinder, and then the piston compresses it. But the fuel can run by itself, so spark plug gives a spark and start the combustion. That's what makes the engine produce a power. Because the process is quite smooth and controlled, SI engines are usually used in normal passenger cars. Next is the CI engine. This one uses diesel. What happens here is a big difference. Only air goes into the cylinder first and it gets compressed really hard by the piston. This compression makes the air very hot. Then diesel fuel is injected into that hot air and burns automatically without any spark plug. That's why CI engines are strong and give a high torque, make them suitable for trucks, buses, and heavy vehicles. Lastly, we have EVs or electric vehicles. These are completely different from the other two types of car engines. There is no fuel or combustion involved in these engines. Instead, the car runs on electricity stored in this battery. The battery sends power to an electric motor, and that motor uses magnetic force to turn the wheels. Because there are few moving parts and no explosion happening inside the engine, EVs are very quiet, smooth, and efficient. So now let's go into more detail for each type of car I've chosen for this presentation. Let's go. Now I will briefly explain the three types of vehicle that I have chosen for my presentation. Each one represents a different engine technology, which is SI engine, CI engine, and electric vehicle. So for the first one is Ford Everest 2.0 L BI Turbo Diesel Eco Blue. This is diesel SUV that use high pressure common rail direct injection, which is CRDI system, meaning the fuel is injected at very high pressure to help it burn better. It produces around 209 horsepower and 500 Nm of torque at 1750 rpm, which is really strong, especially at a low speed. It also comes with a 10-speed automatic transmission, and which makes a gear system smooth and improve driving comfort. This engine works using compression ignition, which means air is compressed until it becomes very hot, and then diesel is injected and burns automatically without needing a spark plug. For the second one is electric vehicle. And this EV use an 82.56 kilowatt per hour blade battery, which is a lithium iron phosphate battery known for being safe and long lasting. It has dual it has dual electric motors AW and produce about 523 horsepower and 990 Nm torque so it's very powerful. It can go from 0 to 100 km per hour in around 4.5 seconds, which is really fast. So instead of burning fuel, this electric vehicle use electricity from the battery. The power goes through an inverter which changes DC to AC, and then the electric motor use magnetic force to turn the wheels. So there is no combustion at all. Next is The Nissan Almera using a engine spark ignition. So this Nissan Almera use 1.0 liter HRAO turbocharged three-cylinder. It also used a multi-point electronic fuel injection, which is EFI system, which help delivery fuel more efficient into the engine. This car produces around 100 PS at 500 RPM and 152 torque at 2040 RPM. This engine also has some modern technology like mirror bore coating, which reduce friction inside the engine, and an electric wastegate turbocharger, which helps improve power and fuel efficiency. It works using four-stroke Otto cycle, which include intake, compression, power, and exhaust. Now I also made a comparison table to make it easier to understand the differences between of these three cars. For the first one is the ignition and propulsion system. The Nissan Almera uses a spark plug, which is main it ignite fuel using an external spark. For the Ford Everest, it uses compression heat, so the fuel ignites from the high pressure inside the engine. For the BYD Ceylon 7, it uses electromagnetism, so there is no ignition or combustion at all. Next is the energy source and efficiency. For the Nissan Almera, its at least efficiency at 25 to 30% because a lot of energy is lost as heat. For the Ford Everest, is better around 14% efficiency since the diesel engine are more efficient than petrol. For the BYD Ceylon 7, is around 19% efficiency because most of the energy from the battery is directly used to move to the car. Lastly is torque and purpose of these cars. The Nissan Almera is mainly for daily urban driving, so it's simple and economical. For the Ford Everest is designed for the heavy towing and off-road use because it has strong torque. For the BYD Ceylon 7 is made for high performance and green technology, combining speed with environmental benefits. So in these three types of car have a different purpose, such as one for city use, one for strength and heavyweight, and one for performance and efficiency. That's all from me. Thank you.